Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over the things that I've been loving and not loving during the month of September 2020. I'm not going to ramble, I'm just going to jump straight into this, and I'm going to start off with an eyeshadow palette. The beautiful Charlotte Tilbury Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize palette. I'm so glad I did not skip out on this because this is not something that I initially thought about grabbing. Again, chic profile, you did me in. I saw her swatches and then I had to have it, and every time I have picked this up, I have been over the moon. The quality of this palette is spectacular. The mattes are so pigmented and so blendable. The metallics are exquisite. They are so bright and buttery and just, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. And you don't even have to go in with them wet unless you want to, but I just find that this palette overall is absolutely gorgeous. There's not a shade in here that I feel like is a little inconsistent or anything like that, like some palettes I'm going to talk about later. This through and through is just such a great palette, and you have these different sections. Like this one right here is the Seduce Glow, and then we have Dream Glow, Love Glow, and this is Happy Glow. I'm not somebody who's going to go in section by section and use those just 3 shades, but you can if you want to. I just really like that you have neutral, warm, cool, everything in this one palette. It is beautiful, and I don't find that I have to reach outside of this palette in order to create a beautiful look. I've just been really happy with this. Because I love that palette so much, I thought, you know what? One of you beauties would love to have it as well. I know you guys see me doing a bunch of giveaways on my channel, but it's just something that I really enjoy doing. I love to give back to you. So if you're interested in this, just stay until the end of the video. Moving on to the face. Wayne Goss. It was so hard for me to keep this a secret and not talk about this formula and get excited and just, I love this so much. This particular one is Coral Rose. They're the Weightless Veil Blush Palettes, and there's 4. These were sent to me, but this one right here is my favorite, Coral Rose. It's what I have on my face right now. Now I do have a little bit of the new Melt Duos just right back here for a little extra glow. But I love these. I just find them to blend into the skin and look so skin-like. It's just gorgeous, and I love the highlights. They don't add extra texture to your skin. They just blend in and they go so smoothly. I just cannot talk about how incredible this formula is. Another blush formula I've really been enjoying is from Rare Beauty, and it's the liquid blushes. These are so pretty, and I love the packaging. Some of the other packaging, like the foundation, has a round knob on the top, but I really like these pinched ones. I find them to be really easy to open up, and this color right here is my favorite of the 2. This is Bliss. Let me make sure. Yes, Bliss. I think this looks incredible on the skin, and this is a matte one. They blend out beautifully. They last all day long, and I say they because I've used this one and Joy. This is a dewy formula, but this one, it's just, to me, it gives me this perfect flush. I love the color of it. It's kind of pink. It's definitely pink, but it has a little bit of coral in there, and you see, like, now it's dried down and it's matte. It's so pretty. I can put it right over top of my foundation, the powder, everything. Everything can be set, and it does not move it around. In love with this formula. Both of them are really great, but I just really love the matte one, and in this color. Here recently, I've seen a lot of brands coming out with liquid lipsticks in this new moussey style formula. I think about this formula and I think back to Dior. Dior had this, it's one of the first ones that I can remember. It didn't dry all the way down, and it just kind of had this moussey, really beautiful texture. I really love them. I still have them now and I use them. Now, while a lot of brands have been doing this recently, I think MAC has done it the best. Again, several brands have been doing it, but MAC with this new Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color, they're beautiful. I have it on right now, and honestly, I'm just gonna tell you guys because you'll probably notice, maybe you won't. I've had my lips done twice before. nobody noticed. Maybe you guys will, maybe you won't. But I've noticed that I'm getting lines around my lips and I overdraw them. Like my lips are overdrawn. This is just how I like them to look. And they're naturally uneven. And I'm thinking about going back in with Velbella, something like that, mainly because I want to have like there are lines that go like this. So like right here and over here, they've been bothering me a lot recently. Like when I'm putting on my liner and stuff, I just notice them and they're bothering me. They're bothering me. They're bothering me. They're bothering me. But this formula that glides over even those little lines, they go right above my lip and then into my lip. And I'm telling you, there's certain lipstick formulas and stuff, they just can accentuate them, or even liner formulas. This does not. I love the way it feels. It doesn't dry down completely matte. It doesn't dry out your lips. It just feels amazing. I have on right now my Kitten liner and then Date Maker. And it's perfect. It's like that matte finish without that matte drying feeling. They just look so, so good. And again, they don't accentuate lines or anything like that. I think MAC killed it with this formula. The other shade that I like is Mullet Over. So these are the two that I've been wearing the most. I have more than that, but let me just do a little swatch. This is the one I'm wearing right now, called Date Maker, and then this one is Mullet Over. It has a really nice applicator. It's kind of like an hourglass. Here is the other one. It's a little bit more warm, very appropriate for the fall season. The last two beauty favorites are brushes. The first one being from Sonia G. Now, I bought one and I also got one sent in PR. This is the Smooth Buffer. I'm like looking at it just to make sure I have the right name. I love this brush so much, which doesn't surprise me because I love the Face one, but this is a smaller version of it and it buffs in powder so, so beautifully. And I love that I can actually go underneath my eyes with this as well, because buffing is one of my favorite things to do at the end of every routine. Every single day I buff, and I usually use the Face one. Let me show you guys in case you haven't seen the video. This is the Face one and this is the Smooth Buffer, and you can see the difference in size. So this one, put them on my face. This one will get something done more quickly. This one will really buff, especially if you want to use it for like a powder foundation. Oh, I really like this with my Urban Decay, the Fix Stay Naked, whatever powder it is. I love it. It just really buffs and blends things into the skin and makes everything look seamless. I did a giveaway for this brush, and just so you guys know, the winner was, or is, Brianna Key. So congratulations and thank you to everybody who entered that giveaway. Remember, I'm doing this one today. And the next brush I absolutely blame on Robert Welsh. Thank you so much for this. I did not purchase this with my whole Rare Beauty haul, but I saw him using it and I was like, I don't know, something about him just, tapping into his skin, and I saw the way it was, blending things out. And I used to be a working makeup artist. I don't do it anymore. My joints just do not allow it. My shoulder would be like, you know what, girl, let's come out of place. So I don't do it anymore, but just knowing how brushes work and then just watching him use it, and I just fell in love. I said, thank you. Didn't need a brush, but now I do. And I grabbed it and I love it. I love it for both concealer and for powder. If you watched my Kaleidos makeup, I did a whole tutorial and I use this to put on the powder. It just gets into all the nooks and crannies. You can sit here and really blend out a powder on your pores and it just smooths everything away. I've used this to set my eye. I've used it to put the primer on my eye. I've used it for concealer. Look at this. It gets right up in there, right in there. And then I have like this area on my eye right in here that's a little deeper than everywhere else. And a lot of the times when I'm doing either concealer on my eyes or a primer or whatever it will be, I have issues sometimes getting into this little part. It's like specifically on this eye. It's a little bit on this one, but really on this eye. And this brush, I guess because of the tip and the shape, it just gets in there. I like this brush so much that I might have to buy more. And I do that because I wash my brushes. I have, let me look, see right here, I've got a whole thing of dirty brushes, and I don't like to have my favorite brushes not be available to me. So this is something I might get at least one backup of, like have one that I use with powder and then one that I use with liquids. It's just really good. And by the way, it's called the Rare Beauty. I believe it's the concealer brush. She doesn't put the names on there. It just has Rare Beauty, but I believe it is called the concealer brush. Either way, it'll be linked down below. Are you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I wasn't ready for this, and I'm the one that bought it. This jacket, oh my gosh. Fall is my favorite season of all the seasons. Of course, I love the heat and stuff because I love to go swimming. I love to be at the lake. But fall, the colors, everything is my favorite season. And I love layering clothing. I don't like the winter. I don't like to be cold. My joints don't like to be cold. My metal implants and my knee replacement, we all just don't like to be cold. But this jacket is so cute. And my daughter said the cutest thing to me last night as I was getting it ready for today's video. And now I like it even more. But this is from UGG. I'm gonna get out of the shot a little bit and see if you guys can see. It's a fuzzy like bomber jacket, and then it gets tighter at the bottom of the sleeve, which I love. And you have the band down here, the really cute collar. Let me pop it on really quickly. Like, look how cute this is. I love it so much. And you see the hands? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, it has thumb things. I love it when shirts or jackets have the little place for you to put your thumbs. Oh my gosh, it is so warm and soft. But also, my daughter said, it kind of looks like a red panda. And I was like, oh, it does. It's like Mel the red panda. It comes in another color as well, but this color right here is just everything. It is, oh, I love it. I love it. My last favorite is something more along the lines of, I guess, like lifestyle. I found out about these type of mats from a YouTuber. Her name is Izzy, and I don't want to mess up her last name, so I'm just going to put it right here. She talked about it, and I was very interested. Now, I didn't get the one that she was talking about. I was doing a bunch of research, and I actually saw one in person, and I laid on it, and I was like, I just felt like it could be a little pokier. It could be better for people that want something a little less pokey. Or, you know, maybe they don't like the type of sensation but want the benefits. I don't know, but I wanted something that had just a little bit more oomph. And when I was doing the research, I came across this brand, and it's called the Bed of Nails. It's like an mat, like acupuncture, but it doesn't actually do anything like that. It's like these little plastic pieces. This is the pillow, and I put it right here, and oh my gosh, it feels amazing. Usually I lay on these things just all natural because I like the feeling of the max sensation. And then I also have a weighted blanket. So I get on my bed, I will have this underneath my neck, and then I have this mat, again, by Bed of Nails, and it comes in different colors and stuff too, but I really like the green. I put this on the whole back, and then it kind of goes to my lower back, and I go to sleep. It feels so good. I'm gonna insert a picture of me just like, I go to the outside area and I will just relax like that, and I'll just take off my shirt, be in my bra, and I'm comfortable. But then if I really want a really good experience for me, I will take a full-on nap, a full hour or maybe a little bit longer, and I just lay on this again, just a little bit all natural. And I'm going to insert this picture so you can see what it looks like after an hour. Now that might freak, hold on, I'm not going to insert it yet. This might freak some people out. So if you have a thing about holes or anything like that, little round spots, don't look. Like skip forward 10 seconds, okay? All right, here is the picture. This is after an hour, probably an hour and 10 minutes. And I know it probably looks painful, but to me, it feels so nice. It's supposed to help with stress. It's supposed to help with blood flow, with pain, with tension release, just all these things. I've never had acupuncture. I really, really want to, but it's just something I haven't been able to do yet. And this makes me want to go even more. For me, this is so relaxing. It feels so nice, and I have gotten some relief. I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed, trying to get some more time to just zone out of everything and just don't work, don't do anything, and let my body go at ease. And this has been so helpful. And then on top of that, I also ordered this, which is a wrap. You can put it on your back. You can put it, I've been putting it around my knee, and you can see it just has like these little ties right here. And for me, it helps. I don't know if it's going to help anybody else out there or anything like that. I'm not going to make any claims, but for me, it feels amazing. So huge shout out to Bed of Nails, or I think on Instagram they are My Bed of Nails. Amazing. I love this product. And again, I purchased this on my own. It is a little bit more expensive than the other ones that you will see out there. I believe this one has a little bit more contact points. Not sure. I just know that I really like this one, but just so you guys know, there are other ones out there that are like a fraction of the cost of this one. Let's move on to the fails. I kind of dread talking about this. I don't know why. I just like, I don't want to talk about bad things today. The first thing is from Slip. I love their pillowcases. I love their eye mask, but I'm not a fan of their face mask. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I have it upside down. I did. It goes like this. It's so cute. But it feels nice on the skin, but it's a little too thick. I just anticipated this feeling so nice, and I really like the little kiss on here. Oh, no. I'm so glad that I had another mask with me when the very first time I've worn this. I've only put this on a few more times after that if I was just going in and out of somewhere like the post office or something like that. You could wash this, whatever, but I find that I can't breathe as well through this mask. I can't. And it makes it so humid feeling around your mouth. It's just, oh, I don't like it at all. I just don't find it to be breathable or comfortable. I don't know, it suffocates my skin as well, which is weird because it's silk. I don't know. I don't like it. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of, but I love the shape. I love the shape. I want this to be redone. It would be so cool if it was redone. This is from Rare Beauty, so they've been in my favorites and in my fail. I'm sorry. This is the Rare Beauty sponge. The shape is perfection. I love it. I love the diamond shape. I love the sides being flat and then the round butt. But it is so porous, and I find that my makeup does not look as smooth with it. I love the shape so much that if they redid this in a different type of texture, smoother sponge, smoother surface, I would repurchase this because the shape is phenomenal, but the actual product in of itself, I don't like how porous it is, and I don't like the way it makes my makeup look. It just looks so much better with either a brush or a different sponge. But I just feel sad because I love the shape. I love the shape. Lastly, I can't get over this. I cannot get over these two. It's really bothering me, and it really shouldn't bother me this much. It's just makeup. But the two haze palettes from the three from Huda Beauty, the purple haze and the sand haze. And honestly, the khaki haze is not worth the money either. I did a whole review on it, but at least with that one, you're getting a different color scheme. These two, I feel like you can find these shades all over in the new nude palette, in the Nudes Obsessions palette, which I think are really, really great. But these are so inconsistent, and I've tried them, just playing with them a little bit off camera, and I just don't like them. I just don't like them. They are too fussy. They're not terrible. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, they're an absolute utter fail. But they're a fail for me because I feel like I wasted my money on them, and it's not something I'm going to pick up. I'm not going to pick these up. I'll leave them in my collection strictly for comparisons. But honestly, I don't even know that I need to do that because you can find these shades all over her collection. I just don't understand why she does so many like this. I mean, and better quality too. They're not worth it in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. They're just gonna sit. They are going to sit. And honestly, the khaki one is going to sit as well. But these two I'm especially just disappointed in. Now for the giveaway. Back to something happy. The Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize from Charlotte Tilbury. If you want to win this palette, you don't have to jump through any hoops. All I want you to do is comment that you would like to win the palette and a way to get in contact with you, either Instagram or your email, whichever one you are comfortable with. Please, 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 please make sure that you leave that information, because if you don't, just telling me that you want to win the palette does not enter you, because I can't figure out how to get a hold of you. So make sure you leave me a way to get in contact with you. I will be picking a winner October 6th, which is my mom's birthday. So happy early birthday to her. And it will be at 12 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you are checking your Instagram or your email, whichever one you leave, to see if you won the palette. October 6th, 12 p.m. Central. Anywho, I don't know what just happened there. But anywho, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my favorites and fails for the month. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.